Guys, this is the last preview I'll be doing this week. Hopefully I'll be doing a couple of next week, but we've got a full-on review next, which you'll hopefully get to see Sunday or Monday. But we'll just finish this week off with the Creeper World 4 preview and demo as well. This is on Steam right now to download. You get 8 maps with this, and also one of the maps is a random generated map, so you can have a few different goes at doing different things. It isn't everything that's going to be in the game. Obviously the game doesn't release until 2021, so there's things that's not going to be in this. In fact, it's quite impressive that the final game has full mod support. It has custom units. You can create custom units, custom maps. This will have a map editor as well as a full campaign and random generated huge maps with a save feature on as well. You can't actually save it in the demo during the gameplay, but you will be able to do that in the full game. If you don't know what Creeper World is, it's been around for a long time. I mean, this is what Creeper World used to look like. This is Creeper World 3 right now on your screens. You can see it's all 2D and flat, top down. Creeper World 4 is 3D, and it changes everything. It adds a whole new dimension to playing the game, because the enemy in Creeper World is goo, guys. It's goo. It's liquid. The liquid goo, the purple stuff. Whatever the purple shit touches, it destroys. It just will not stop. It just keeps moving all the time, getting deeper and deeper and spreading further and further. There are things in the game that create this goo, and you have to nullify them. The problem is, you can't place anything down on the goo, so you've got to fight your way through the goo by placing all kinds of defenses, guns, mortars, machine guns and things like that. And everything you place down requires ammo, and it has to be connected to the power grid through pylons and cables. You have a central hub, and everything gets fed from that. So you put your central hub down at the beginning of the game, you choose where you want to put it, then you just make pylons, and as you put a pylon down, the ground fills in green around that, and that generates your power. So you need lots of power spread out right across the map, and then pylons and cables running to every single gun. Once the gun's built, you'll see the ammo in the form of little red things flying down, and they will start rearming all the weapons. And you've got to try and keep all your weapons going, but you've got to be careful. You can't just make an unlimited amount of weapons. Top left of the screen, you'll see that's your power. You haven't got to overload the power. So you have to kind of choose which area of the map you're going to attack first, looking for really things to nullify, to stop the spread of the goo, and work your way around like that. But as you get further on in the map, the enemy has way more things that is in his arsenal. He has these creeper bugs that you have to snipe by creating like sniper towers. They will fire these spore things in the air, a bit like the ones from Starship Troopers, and if they land on any of your base, they will destroy pylons and stuff. And if that happens, that cuts off the ammunition to your guns, and you can be in real trouble if you don't spot that and get it fixed as soon as possible. So the game, as you get into it, it gets really exciting, it gets really good fun, and a lot of that is down to the map design. The map design in this demo, for example, on the last couple of maps is just really good. The goo is kind of behind huge barricades, and it's just watching it get deeper and deeper as it comes up towards the top, and you know it's going to spill over and just flood the whole world. It is so exciting when you're trying to get your base. You're running against the clock, essentially, trying to get your base up and running with as many defenses as you can before the goo breaches its barriers. And it makes for some really, it is stressful, but it does make for some really good gameplay. And then trying to hold it back and fight your way through it to get to the end of the map and get all your objectives done is really good fun. It's a really good game, this, and I can't wait for the actual full release, but it is, like I say, next year. Now the game is highly customizable, and when it comes out, it'll have a full campaign. It'll have a mission editor. You can make new units, new maps, and all kinds of stuff like that. The demo lasts a few hours as well. It's kind of a tutorial. If you've never played Creeper World, it shows you what things do. It's not a great tutorial. There's a few things it doesn't explain very well, but you'll get the idea if you play it. So there you go, guys. If you want a bit of creeper action, and I'm not talking about going to watch Thoughts on Twitch, I'm talking about going to Steam and downloading this mofo right now, guys, and having some creeper goo fun.